Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. I asked her to leave. She won't go. Now what? I just want to discuss that today and get some advice from my viewers and subscribers. I received a message from a gentleman, long-time supporter. I call him Gil. And he says, hey man, you know, I asked my girlfriend to leave and she don't want to leave. They've been together 2 years. She's his live-in partner. He says, I don't want to get the barangay involved, but I've seen the real her now and I want to move on, but she's not going anywhere. She's not having any of it. You know, she's threatening to deport him, you know, telling him to go back to his home country. And he says it's getting nasty. And honestly, you know, Gil, if you're watching, I can't tell you what to do. You know, I wouldn't touch that. But what I am going to talk about is the reasons why she's probably not wanting to leave. He's even offered her money to leave. Nothing works. You know, this is 100% a consequence of dealing with women from another culture. See, the relationship means one thing to her and something different to us. We're from the West. So we think, hey, let's break up, you know, get out. And she's supposed to get out. You know, it's easy to quit and run in the West, but not over here. I know before I left, my daughter, my oldest daughter, and her boyfriend of 11 years, they had an argument, you know, and she wanted to kick him out. They've been together ever since. Well, the landlord said, I can't just kick him out, even though he's not on the lease. She has to go and get him evicted. So that's probably what he's going to have to do. He's probably going to have to take some type of legal action to get the lady out of his apartment. I feel for him because I wouldn't want to be living in an apartment with a woman that I no longer want to be with. We're angry with each other. You know, anything can happen. You know, he says, you know, she's very attractive, but I see what her long-term attitude is going to be. He said, I just don't want it. He says, I can't leave, he says, because he bought the condo that they're living in. So it's not like, you know, you hear other people say, well, let me go to another island or something like that. He said he can't do that. So he wants some advice from y'all. If you got some advice, I'm just going to talk about why I don't think she's leaving. You know, first of all, you know, those 2 years of tune-ups, they mean something. See, I told y'all a long time ago, they're keeping score. They'll say they're not, but they are. So all that sex on demand and all that stuff that he's enjoying for 2 years from her, now it's time for him to pay. Also, she's going to save face. You know, they've been together for 2 years. He's probably been around the family, the friends, and all of that. Now what? What does she tell the family and friends? She's going to feel used. She's going to feel taken advantage of. He can't win in this situation. You know, but no matter what you advise to men, we're grown men, we're going to make our own decisions. You have to know who you're moving into your house, who you're marrying, who you're laying down with. But we won't do it. As attractive as he says she is, I'm pretty sure that started the first night. So now he's got what he's got. He's in trouble. You know, he wants to move on. Maybe he's gotten bored with the woman. I don't know. But it's about saving face with her. She's embarrassed. She feels humiliated. You know, she doesn't want to go back to the squatters area, to the province or whatever it is. She's been living house to house for 2 years. She's gotten spoiled with that standard of living. How dare he send her back? And then maybe she's got feelings for him after 2 years. That's a long time. Maybe she's falling in love with him. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I'm not going to tell him, hey, kick her out and go to the barangay officials, but that's eventually what he's going to have to do. I certainly wouldn't be able to close my eyes at night, knowing that this woman's mad at me. She's knowing that I want her out of there. I mean, anything can happen. But remember, women are behind a lot of the domestic violence around the world, not just in America. So he needs to be careful. I can give you that piece of advice, is to be careful. I don't know, you're in a bad situation, but, you know, you got to take some responsibility behind that. You moved her in there. You've been enjoying the fruits of that young, beautiful, attractive woman. Now all of a sudden, it's her attitude you don't like, and now it's time to go, man. She's not buying that. You're in the Philippines now. You can't just do that. I mean, if it would be different if you didn't own that place. Then I would say, hell, pack up and leave. Like, I had a friend leave, hell. He just packed up and left. I would say, change the locks on the door. But if that's the case, now it's going to be a legal matter, because now she's going to go down to the barangay. I don't know. Maybe you should kind of patch things up with her, see if you can work it out, and then when she's in a better attitude, talk to her. Because right now she's angry. She's not going anywhere. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. We have to know who we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. When you move somebody in your house, when you move them in, it's going to be hard getting them out. Especially, you know, because I don't know what he promised her. I don't know what he told her to make her give herself to him. Because he said something. He promised something. These women aren't just laying down with us. Okay, there's some sweet promises and pillow talk going on. But whatever it was, he didn't know who she was. You know, it's not the long game. See, he says, oh, this is that long game coming out. No, it's not the long game. 2 years is a long time. I'm pretty sure she showed you some red flags early on. You just overlooked them. You know, if she looks anything like I think she does, yeah, you overlooked them, you know, in the heat of the night. But you don't know her. You're in a different country. And I think people fail to realize that. You're in her country, by the way. I mean, you're walking on, man, eggshells right now. You're walking a very thin line, because she can have you deported. She can bring up false charges. You saw my last video. I mean, it's not hard to do. When they start talking about go back to your country, man, you made her angry. So whatever you need to do, man, I would do it respectfully. Or you're gonna have trouble on your hands. So if you're in America, in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. We're in Cebu now. You know, Merlin went to a doctor's appointment yesterday, but we're going to hang out today, see a few of my subscribers. If there's anybody in Cebu who wants to be interviewed, man, while I'm here, and let people know about your experience in the Philippines, let your family know you're doing okay back at home. Just give some hope, man, to men that are still wandering in the desert out there. Get in contact with me. You'll be helping somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Stop moving these women, these strangers, into your apartment, condos, and homes. Because he's not the only one having that problem. Okay? Because when you move them in, it's hard to move them out. They like that good living. And whatever you telling them, because, you know, we're making promises, guys. Don't lie. See, men, we lie so much. We lie about everything. We can't be honest to save our soul. He done promised that woman something for her to be laying up in there with him like that. But whatever it is, just show them some respect, man. That's the only way you're going to save your neck.